Dear students, this is the first unit of this session, Logistics in the Supply Chain. The term logistics and supply chain are often confused in the literature and also among the academic scholars. Some says logistics and supply chain is two separate functions. Few say they are different, but few areas of both overlaps. And another school of thought says logistics is a part of supply chain. We also believe that logistics is a subset of the supply chain. Let us begin with operations management to have the basic understanding of logistics management. Operations management is the set of activities that creates value in the form of goods and services by transforming inputs into outputs. Now consider this means that in any operations, they have a transformation process that converts few input resources into an output. Now consider input. Input could be material, or in some cases, customers themselves are considered as an input for their transformation. Transformation can either result in producing goods or services, and we know the properties of goods and services. Remember, this transformation is of no use if there isn't any value addition. And also for managing and controlling the process, it is important to get the feedback system. This helps us to measure the performance and take decisions accordingly. Now come to the logistics management. Logistics is a function that is responsible for the flow of material from the supplier into an organization through operations within different operations within the organization and then out to the customer. Let us detail this input transformation and output model. The transformation process consists of physical transformation, locational transformation, exchange of material, physiological transformation, psychological transformation, and informational transformation. You can take few examples like manufacturing operations. In this, they can transform material physically, transportation, warehousing, storage or accommodation of material information or customers. Retail have their own set of operations where they exchange material. Healthcare sector has another kind of transformation process that includes physiological and psychological changes. Entertainment industry also have their own transformation process, and likewise communication like print media and sort of thing like that. Now, if we talk about inputs, then we have different kind of inputs in our processes. There are two type of inputs: transformed resources and transforming resources. Those resources which transformed by themselves are called transformed resources, and there are few resources which helps in transforming the input into output, and that includes facilities, staff, etc. Now, after any transformation process, there is a product or a service as an output. We know the properties of goods, which is written here, and also we understand the properties of services. So after the transformation process, there could be an output in the form of goods and services. If we talk about the role of logistics, then we can understand that in logistics, there are transformation in the shape of transportation, warehousing, storage, or accommodation of material, information, or customers. Let us consider the role of logistics in supply chain management. According to the CSCMP, that is Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals, they define supply chain as supply chain management encompasses the planning and management of all activities involved in sourcing, procurement, conversion, and all logistics management activities Importantly, it also includes coordination, collaboration with channel partners, which can be suppliers, intermediaries, third party service providers, and customers. In essence, supply chain management integrates supply and demand management within and across companies. Let us consider any manufacturing firm or industry. Usually, industry have storage facilities for their incoming raw material and semi-finished materials, and another storage facility for their finished goods. Now, there are suppliers at one end and customers at the other end. Both have some product receiving and dispatching mechanism or facility from where they can move their goods. Now, remember, the movement within the firm from the raw material to their finished product is called internal logistics. Movement of the goods from supplier to the focal firm is called inbound logistics, while movement of the goods from the focal firm to the customer premises is called outbound logistics. According to CSCMP, logistics is defined as a part of supply chain process that plans, implements, and controls the flow and storage of goods and services between the point of origin and the point of consumption to meet customers' requirement. Now we can understand that logistics include all the movement from the external suppliers to the organization, internal material movement or internal material management that is within the firm, and then out to the external customers. We know that the structure of supply chain usually has multi-tiered suppliers and customers. Our intermediate suppliers are called first tier suppliers. Their suppliers are referred to as second tier suppliers, and so on. The same goes for the customer side. Movement of goods at the supplier side is called upstream activities, while at the customer side is called downstream activities. But structure of supply chain is usually not linear like this. Typically, supply chain around the manufacturers often look like network or web, where every company deals with multiple suppliers and customers. Until now, we have some clarity that what role does logistics play within the supply chain. It is important for you that in some literature or books there are there have been occasions where the terms logistics and supply chain have been interchangeable, or however, in many views, supply chain is all encompassing, whereas logistics, as defined by the business directory, is more about the storage and movement of goods only. Look at few more information about SCM and logistics management. Historically, supply chain management is relatively a new term and invented in 1990s during the hyper-globalization era. While logistics is considered as more older term and its roots connect with military operations during Second World War, and it is quite an old term while which was used in World War uh, era. As far as the definition is concerned, supply chain management is a bigger picture which links the complete organization, as we have already read, that it encompasses collaboration among the suppliers, its partners, wholesalers, retailers, and customers, and connect it with the focal firm, that is manufacturing firm. While logistics is a component of a supply chain concerned with the storage and flow of goods and services inside and outside the organization from point of procurement to the point of consumption. The objective of supply chain is to achieve competitive advantage through value creation and delivery, while logistics is time related positioning of resources intended to deliver value to the customer. So this concludes our first unit that may give a starter about the role of logistics in supply chain. There are few more slides and information attached to this presentation that may help you to comprehend more on this